Hello and welcome to another Scraplift Crafternoon. I am loving this layout. Now, the first thing I see is stitching. And if you've been around for a minute, you know that is not my thing. So before we get into this, let me introduce myself. I am Karen. I am the everything here at A Little Kinder on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. If you don't follow me in all of those places, I would highly suggest it. Because over on Instagram, I tend to share all my card making that I don't always share here on the YouTube channel. So let's dive into this. I love Debbi's layout. I love everything about it. I even love the stitching on it. And y'all, I may go get out my stitching tools. Just saying. So this layout, so stinking cute. So many things to draw from, inspiration-wise. We have some stamping on the outside on the white cardstock. We have this really great center section that she has stitched on. I am thinking from the look of this, this may be machine, good gravy, machine stitched. That I won't be able to do. I will be able to pull out some things in hand stitch. Maybe. Not promising anything. A great dupe for this would be to use pin and have a pin line. So that's kind of my go-to. Stitching kind of ends up being the bane of my existence. I love the look of it, but these chubby ubby fingers don't do well with it. I love how we have two photos in the center, and I really love the flow of all of the things around it. All of her rainbows that are drawing your eye around. All right, let's talk about what I'm going to do. I know that I want to have some stamped pieces on the outside. I know that I want to mimic the background with the edged piece and then the pattern, the bigger pattern in the middle. And beyond that, that's kind of where I am. So let's talk about my pictures. More Disney. Yes, more Disney. So these are from 2022. So these are going back a little bit in time. These little guys were taken at the Very Merry Christmas Party. Now, one of the things that Disney used to do years and years and years ago, and I have heard a rumor that this year they are bringing it back, and that is having Mickey and Minnie together. That right now, Minnie meets and greets with Daisy, and Mickey's by himself in two different locations. I have heard rumors, and we will see, that starting with the Halloween party this year, that Mickey and Minnie will be together. Way back in the day when they had Mickey's Toontown Fair, there was a little bungalow kind of area outside, kind of between the two houses, that when we would take the kids to the Halloween party, that's where Mickey and Minnie would be. And it was so fun to have them together. So I'm excited to hear that. We'll see. But as of right now, they're in two different locations. So those are my photos. I have tons of photos because we did PhotoPass. And so trying to decide what pictures to use is hysterical. So let's talk about paper. I am trying to use some Hip Kit Club things. I have several kits that I've almost killed completely. As a matter of fact, in one of those kits, this one, which of course on the branding strip, I have cut off the part that tells me the name of the collection because it would have been over here in this corner. This is all I have paper-wise. This is it. And so I love it though. I think it's bright and bold, and I think that it works well with our photos. I am thinking that I'm going to try, because I used this to fussy cut, I think I'm going to try to get a centerpiece. We'll see what happens when we get it on the trimmer. It may not be wide enough. We may have to do some finagling. So we're going to use this, I think, as our main centerpiece. And then I have this piece, which I think I want to use to do this. And I was thinking that maybe I would fussy cut my own humpty hump. Not sure what to call it. But I feel like this gives me a circle vibe. And so I thought maybe I could fussy cut my own. We'll see. That may become a hot mess and we decide not to do that. But I thought that that paper would look really good. And then I pulled these two because I like both of them. But I also really like this. And I thought this might be what I want to mat on. Possibly. We have options, right? Now, I will say, I fell in love with this die cut. It's the only one in this collection. This is one of the things that, I guess if I were being honest, this is one of the things that makes me sad when companies do like a die cut pack. Papery is the only one that, and that's an American Crafts product, that doesn't do this. You get ones of. So either, you know, you're buying multiple packs or you get one of. And maybe that shouldn't be a thing, but like this would have been so cute to have one of these here and then another one down here, and I have one. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But, and then, you know, in producing things, of course, I get it. And I'm like, well, how would you have more than one? Because then you'd have to limit the variety. There's no good answer. Let's just put it that way. There's no good answer. Unless you have stamps and dies that you can use. And so I think that's why I gravitate towards stamps and dies. So I'm going to clear the deck. Oh, I didn't show you the stamps that we're going to use. Oh my goodness. So first of all, let me see if I can find it. My desk is a small nightmare. Huh. There it is. Okay. So this is, can't share this. All right, so let's clear the deck. We will start with kind of marking some things in pencil. I think that's where we're going to go. All right, hang tight. Here is our layout. I did decide to omit the stamping down the sides. I really kind of liked how clean this looks without it. So, yeah. Those decisions that you make while you're working, well, you know. Sometimes they're fantastic. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they match my plan. Sometimes they don't. So, I was thinking at first of adding in... I have a stamp set that's kind of like a starry kind of cluster that reminded me of this little flower in shape. It's a very retro thing. But the more I got to looking at my papers, the more I decided that did not match what I was thinking. So, yeah, omitted that part. But I really enjoyed this layout from Debbi. I did go with the pen instead of the stitching. No surprise there. Not one that loves the stitching. I don't mind it so much, but I just don't love it. So this one is done. Another Disney page in the books. Y'all, you've got to check out that playlist down below. There are so many styles and so many creative people working on this. Well, not so many. We're a small group, but all kinds of styles, all kinds of takes on what different people find to be amazing. Got to go check them out. I also have links down there to my favorite places to shop and where I like to find my supplies. They are affiliate links. I do need to tell you that. Just full disclosure, it doesn't cost you anything extra to shop with me, but it does help me support this channel, which I truly, truly appreciate. Now, for the free ways you can support this channel, and they actually probably mean more to me than anything else, and that is liking, commenting, and subscribing to this channel. That lets YouTube know that other people would enjoy this content, and so it pushes it out. And I truly, truly appreciate every single like, comment, and subscriber. So my friends, until we're together next week, go make some memories. Bye-bye.